Replicon Radio. Replicon Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen. Don't be a bitch. Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.
If you would like to be a proud sponsor of Replicon Radio, email us at Therepliconiswatching@gmail.com.
Godsynth. Hey, everybody.
You could be an unproud sponsor as well.
Yeah, you could be fucking ashamed.
You could be.
Absolutely.
Well, we would love you. Just know that.
Possibly.
Well, you know, yes, we would.
Maybe.
Possibly, maybe.
We might.
I don't know.
You never know. Who knows?
We could hate you. We're still going to talk
can
about
hate
you.
us.
Yeah, you can hate us.
And we'll still spread the love.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
It's like the Black Eyed Peas over here. Where's the
You
love?
could have your own podcast,
Where is
And
the
just-
love?
and we could advertise you
Yeah, there you go.
for a small fee.
Yeah, you could even write us a script to tell everybody to tune out immediately and go tune over to your shit. Might cost you a little bit more on the sponsorship, but hey, we'll do it. We ain't got no shame.
Our soul is for sale, sir.
All about the underground.
Mm-hmm.
Underground unity.
Yep.
That's right. Go support your local podcast.
There you go.
Go support your local rapper.
I'm a
juggalo
rapper.
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 What up, y'all? How's everybody doing? It's Monday. It's April.
Hey.
It's a new week.
Hey, Merrill in the chat says, I got the big Dino on the TV.
Got that big old dick on the TV. Well, that's what's up.
If you get a bigger TV, then we'll be a lot bigger.
Big old.
That's right. We're trying to grow here.
Yeah.
So get out there and buy a larger television.
The only way we're
a bigger TV.
the only way we're gonna grow is if you put us on a bigger screen.
That's right. Take photos of it. Let
Yeah.
other people see it.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Tonight on the show, man, we got Big Rude, Dead Body Man, and Freaky P.
Hey. Can't wait for them to come on.
Right?
It's you know what I mean. It's break time.
It is.
It's break time.
Oh, we're going to hit them with a break?
We're gonna go-
You got a playlist?
Yeah, we're gonna hit him with a break the fucking month of April.
We're gonna go sleep.
No gas, April. You're gonna get to know us.
All right.
That's what we're here for.
I mean, this is a hell of a time to do it. You heard my little scratches
I know.
the surface.
I should have turned the mics on.
I mean, all you got to do is just ask me again sometime during the show, and I'll start spinning my top up again.
Remember, yeah.
Well, I'll say I'm trying, man.
What were we talking about
there
before
we
the
go.
show started?
Hey, shit, I'll spin my top again.
That's just because we eat a lot, Merle.
Yeah,
He said y'all are already bigger than me.
that is true.
Well, that's because
it's not hard.
You don't know what food is. That's the problem.
I mean, it also,
I just had a large mashed potato and gravy from KFC to myself,
Mhm.
as well as 2 Arby's roast beef sandwiches.
I had 3 whole pieces of pizza. What?
I had about 7 pieces of Emo's pizza.
That was in the last 30 minutes, guys.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Yeah, we're getting crazy over here.
I can't wait to take a break so I can go eat more.
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm
yeah.
gonna drink the strawberries and cream agua.
I'm just kidding. Oh. So,
Figo.
I went to the store the other day,
Did you send your mama?
and the store that I usually go
What
to
do you got? You're hiding it.
usually has
Vest?
Black Cherry Vest soda, right? Which is like one of my favorite Vest sodas. Well, they had Vest, but they only had 2-liter bottles. So I found Black Cherry Fago,
Hey.
and they sell them in 8-packs. You get 2 for $7. It's a little pricey for 8 cans of fucking soda. Well, I guess 16 cans of soda for $7, but yeah, I found it.
It's less than 50 cents a can.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a little high for.
Well, it's a good
What
flavor
is?
to have.
But yeah, And you know what? I've never had a black cherry Faygo.
It's pretty
So
good.
I
I
was
feel
like,
like you have.
I'm scoring this. So, and it's really fucking good. I feel like I might have once before.
Well, I mean, you definitely had at least one now.
Yeah, I had one now, but it's really good, and it's right there with Vest. I mean, Vest is still a little bit better, just because that's what I grew up on. And
I like Faygo. It's just way too much sugar.
yeah, it is that.
Very sugary.
A lot of sugar.
But they had all kinds of different Faygo.
Who did? Who are they?
It's the Price Chopper out there in House Springs.
Oh, because I frequent there.
I mean,
Why were you even there?
A doctor's from my back,
Still. Oh, that's the one. Oh, no.
right across the street.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking like 8 more exits further.
Oh no. No, and that's where
They
I
had
go
a bunch of Faygo in there?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, they had a bunch of different flavors. I mean, all the flavors that we normally have, and then the black cherry and.
I'm assuming there's no rock and rye. You told me.
Oh no, I would have bought it.
Yeah.
I'd have bought every fucking one.
I've seen Rock and Rye in this city one time, and it was at like a
Like
Dollar
Huck's?
Tree.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know what flavors, but I forgot to tell you guys. I went to Wally's. Did I
Hey.
tell you guys I went to Wally's
No,
like 2 weeks ago?
nice. I've heard it's fun.
Well,
I've been to both of them.
Well, okay. So
I
they,
mean, my hopes aren't high because it's just a glorified travel station. But for people that don't
Exactly.
do
Okay,
travel
well,
stops,
I went at like 11 o'clock at night, and believe me, it's just a really big, wide open gas station.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing special about it.
It's just a gas station with a big old gift shop spread out through it.
I
haven't
the
been there,
popcorn
but-
place wasn't open. Soda fountain wasn't open, like the one in the center, like where you get the ice cream and all that with. And that wasn't open. All the, like the fountain sodas.
No,
were in the back.
they do have Faygo at Wally's.
They do have Faygo. I did not see what flavors they had
When I went there, they only had like one, and then there was like an empty space like for more.
for more. Yeah, so they should have gotten more in.
Yeah.
They were making the beef jerky.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
And then the little bakery
Faygo,
place was
please.
not open. It's like they closed these fucking places.
Oh, it was all, yeah.
I'm like, what
You lucked out, though, because if it's open, you was just spending a bunch of money.
What I? Because they really didn't have anything like worth.
You can get you a $7 brisket sandwich.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Like, who wants? Like, no, bro. I can go to a grocery store and buy a pound of that for the same
Right.
price, and it's way better.
Yeah, I was not impressed by any means.
It's just a glorified travel station.
And they had 74 gas pumps,
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of gas pumps.
and not one sign tells you how much gas is.
Do you know how? If you have to ask, then you shouldn't be there.
I mean, you don't know what it is until you.
You don't go to
pump.
Wally's for the gas prices. You go there for the experience.
He's right.
I mean, you're right, but I didn't. I literally went in there. I didn't even have to get gas. I didn't have to get shit. It was on my way home, and I was on the outer road, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stop."
Yeah, I went in there, and it was literally I was just as unimpressed as you are before the second time, because I went to the original. This is only the second one. We went to the first one like 2 months ago, and like, oh, look at this cool place. And we went in, we're like, okay.
Yeah, like nothing.
And I had to pee, and the bathroom is like a mile away,
Yeah,
and then it's also a mile long once you get in there.
right.
But it's very clean.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, it's still new though. Give it a couple months, it'll be dirty.
As a trucker, I've been in and out of nice travel stops, shitty ones, and you know, after a while, you can only do so much with a travel stop. You know,
I mean, I like the idea of it, but it is garbage. Like
it was more made for your clientele than our clientele.
well, yeah.
Yeah, but your clientele can't even go get gas in there. That's the fucked up. thing.
There's pumps. I think there's diesel
Oh,
pumps.
yeah.
I mean, they have
haven't been
diesel
there.
fuel, but your fucking 18-wheeler ain't gonna get in there to get gas.
I think they have it
there's
on the
a whole-
backside.
Yeah, the whole
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole front is all regular, and then there's a whole nother.
Because I know on the one side,
And I think they're building like a truck wash, which is that other building that's there.
I know on the
Interesting.
other side they got the plugins for electric cars
Oh,
that run off
Yeah,
fuel.
they got it all. You don't build a truck stop without fucking truck pumps.
yeah.
I mean, is it a truck stop?
Yeah, it is. And
It's basically
it's a really
just
good
glorified.
location for one.
Do they have
because the
showers?
other truck stop that they have down there is fucking.
Dude,
Well, yeah, you try to get a truck around that fucking turn.
Right on-
Ridiculous.
I used to have to do it. I used to have to get off
The
that
Road
exit.
Ranger or whatever?
Yeah, I fucking hate that Road Ranger.
Fucking
It's
ridiculous.
even when you get into there and you get to the gas pumps, usually courtesy you're supposed to pull up, because usually if you have to go in to get something, you fuel, you pull up. There's not enough room to pull your entire 18-wheeler up at all those pumps.
Well, you gotta go park over at the lot.
There is no there's
you
always it's
pull up.
always packed.
You pull up and then you swing around and park in the park.
Yeah, you have to go back out on the street, which is a bitch to get out of because it's a
No,
fucking
no.
it's a.
Well,
at
you don't
the-
have to. But
At that Road Ranger, it is. I know because my warehouse used, or well, I say
Well,
warehouse, my parking lot
you
that I
also
worked
probably
out
had
of.
some dickheads that parked where they weren't supposed to,
It's
and that's why you couldn't just swing
it's
around.
every
and-
time. It's every time. I hate that Road Ranger. It's fucking
it's
terrible.
annoying to be on a normal car to go there.
I fucking hate that place.
You know what I mean? Like it really is.
I think I've only been there like 3 times since that place has been there.
Dude, and
they
it's
have
disgusting.
a shower.
What is Wally's? Don't
I
even
don't
have
think
any
Wallace.
shit.
I would never
but
shower at that Road Ranger ever.
They do have one at least.
And I've been to the Loves downtown. That place is disgusting. I would not go to that Road Ranger for anything.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah, so I wasn't really impressed with Wally's.
I mean, are you a gas station connoisseur?
I'm a gas station connoisseur.
I mean, I was actually kind of hyped for it, bro. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool.
They should. I feel like there's like the hype for it was real, but there's like nothing there. There's nothing there.
That's
Like
'cause
I
it's
wish
new.
we could hype the show up the way they hyped that gas station up.
Well, if we had enough money like they did, shit.
Right? Yeah, we can't even. But
It's at the old Chrysler plant.
It's
it didn't take all that.
it's yeah, I don't know. There's just it's just like this is like you said. It's just a really big gas station.
I mean, that's what I see.
Like there's nothing like they make unless you're a jerky guy.
Yeah,
They make their own beef jerky on the spot.
Ooh, right in front of you. They slaughter it.
like it's this big gas station, literally with like a lot of room. Like you have like a kiosk here, and then you got a
There's
kiosk
a Winnebago
here.
in there
Ooh.
I mean, it's
to
just
sell T-shirts of characters that you're not familiar with.
right.
Hell yeah.
This is the Wally's crew. There's Wally and Susan and Jethro.
Shitter's full.
Yeah, I don't know.
The shitters are there's just as many bathrooms in there as there are gas pumps, maybe more.
So my first time,
That's all. That's good. Ah, man, that's a big one.
my first and only time in
Fucking
here.
insane. You know the news article? I saw a news. This is so stupid. Before I forget, I had to say it because I thought about it. The news article highlighted the restrooms because of their state of the art one-stop shop. Soap, water, dry. It's all right there.
Oh, you mean what they do at Love's?
Which
Cool.
they do at like thousands of gas stations.
Yeah.
Right, they do it
They do it-
everywhere.
they do it at
They're
Love's.
state of their fancy, state of the art sinks that you just they're all right there under one thing: soap, water, dry.
I mean,
Yep.
that's not state of the art
It's state of the art
So-
here in Fenton.
So you know me. There's always something happens
compared to
with
that
me.
Road Ranger. It is.
You know, something always happens with me everywhere I go.
You got to fight at Wally's?
No, but I did get
I
ignorant.
did cuss a mother out.
I did get ignorant with one of the employees. It's just he was just being goofy.
Kenneth fucking Rue.
So
You've been working here for 2 weeks, you little shit.
you already know. I walked in this place and I already was not impressed. Right? I'm like, oh well, they got a gift shop over here. Let's go see what's in the gift shop. So we're walking over there, and I walk past the back door, and I'm kind of standing there looking at shit. And this dude goes, "Look out, rocks coming through."
Oh Jesus.
I'm like, what? Look out, rocks coming through. I'm like,
Funny like how? Like I'm a clown?
are you gonna hit me? He had a whole cart full of fucking rocks,
Oh shit.
like the decorative rock, like for like kids they'll get put a couple in a little velvet bag. And
Oh
they'll
yeah.
purchase.
Yeah.
He brings out this fucking cart.
I thought
Full
he
of
thought
rock.
you were Dwayne Johnson.
I thought that's what he was saying because of how big he was.
I mean, I don't know. It could have been. I don't know. I did. He
Hey,
had
I
a
don't
cart of
know.
rocks.
I'm walking here.
And
Got
so
a cart full of rocks.
he puts this cart over where the fucking rocks are, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm looking at the cart. I look at where the rocks go. I'm looking at the cart. I'm like, where the fuck's he gonna put 20 boxes of fucking rocks? The rock bin is already full. Why are you bringing this shit out here?
We're topping the rocks off.
He almost hit run me over. Look out, rocks here. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Get
almost
your
ran
rocks
me over.
here.
Get out of my way.
So I'm like, where the fuck are you gonna put all these damn rocks? I don't know, but I'm putting them somewhere. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever.
So how many rocks did you buy?
I didn't buy any.
He bought a whole bag.
I should have bought a couple.
And threw him upside his head.
So what happened? You pick him up and put him in there? You guys got to fight?
No. It was
You
just,
buried this man in his bucket of rocks?
No, I was just
And then
a
said,
target.
Can you smell what the roux is cooking or some shit like that?
It's not the beef jerky.
No,
It's the Wally employee.
I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
There's no Wally's costume in there, which is upsetting.
Right.
I don't even know what
There's
Wally is.
Not only can I not
that a person?
purchase one, there's not a man.
Is that a?
It's like a walrus, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Or a
guess.
beaver, maybe? I think it's like a ripoff of Buc-ee's, which is like a pretty
Yeah.
big gas station,
Yeah.
which is not in our area as
Which
well.
the closest one is in Texas,
I've never been to a Buc-ee's.
9.5 hours away.
No. I'm not going to go there for that.
Right.
But I've never been to one.
I mean, it'd be a fun little road trip.
I mean, if I'm going for something else, I'll stop there. But I've never,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, you can always
I've
find
only
something to do in
experienced,
Texas.
like
bro.
Hammerl had mentioned, Loves and Flying J.
Yeah, I've been.
I like Loves. Loves is usually pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've been in some Loves and some bad. The bathrooms have been pretty fucking shitty.
Don't go to the
Oh, for
Loves
sure.
down off of Broadway, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this
Terrible.
one was like in Illinois and then one in Indiana, I think.
I don't
I know there's a
remember
couple of them.
anywhere.
Well, I know the one in in Illinois, and I've probably been to the one in Indiana.
I don't know which one we were in, but P blew one up.
Oh.
Why you telling on me, dude?
That motherfucker came out and be like, dude, don't go in there. You don't want to go in there. I'm like, all right, dude.
Any restroom on the ride home is not a good restroom
Don't
to be a
ever.
part of.
Don't ever.
If you see P waddling towards the gas station at the potty break,
Oh, yeah. Anytime we're on a way home from a trip, nope.
Yeah, no, stay clear.
Or I tell you what, pretty much at this point, like an hour after I get to work,
oh, I get that.
it's like whoa.
Wally's might be a moose. I don't fucking know what it is.
Who?
A moose?
Moosing.
Oh, he might be a moose. He has friends that no one knows though. You know what I really want? You know what they should have? They should have one of those fucking the National Lampoon's Vacation. Oh boy, that gets punched in the nose at the amusement park.
Yeah. Marty the Moose.
Yeah. Why isn't he at Wally's?
Right. Well, because he's Marty.
Well, he could be Wally.
Good.
Put a fucking rubber ass Wally up front and let me punch that thing.
Because I guarantee if there was one there, I would have hit the motherfucker because it was not anything
Now
special.
that's a fucking tourist. There's no attraction there.
Well, they got the
Beef jerky and overpriced food and a really long fucking fountain soda thing that costs way too much.
And did you notice on the labels were like all old school labels?
Some of them, yeah.
They do got the car out front. The
Don't give a shit.
the little cruiser or whatever.
Great.
I mean, it's kind of cool.
Has it got a Wally in it that can punch in the
It
face?
might. I didn't go up to it, but
Is there
it
a
might.
fucking Ferris wheel or something? Like, come on, man.
Right? They should have.
They don't even have they don't even have a real restaurant in there. They have fucking gas station food. Like, why would they not just put something in there?
Oh yeah, the pizza place wasn't even open.
There's a pizza place in there.
Yeah, they sell by the slice or the pie. It's like $18.
Oh, it's
for
fucking
the
gas. Yeah, so does Circle K by my house.
whole- Right. And so does every fucking
Yeah, it's gas station food. It's
You know
not
who
even-
has good pizza? Casey's.
yeah.
They don't even have a Casey's in there.
Casey's
This is
does
fucking
have good
generic.
pizza.
They put a
Gas
Casey's
station
into
food.
Wally's.
They should. They could.
I mean, I didn't get to see what
They
the
could
pizza
put a
looked like.
fucking McDonald's in there. It'd be better than fucking gas station food. There's a McDonald's across the street, but still, like, whatever.
right down the road. Yeah.
Put a fucking Charlie's Subs in there or some, you know what I mean? Some weird out of town food that we don't have because you're fucking
They
big
could put
corporate.
an A&W in.
No, we're gonna put a Subway in there or a Taco Bell.
Yeah. Well, it's still better than gas station food.
Oh yeah. Wait,
I'd rather have a shitty ass Taco Bell than a $7 fucking pulled pork sandwich from Wally's.
That's been sitting out for like 12 hours.
Yeah, just fucking stupid. Give me a fucking $6 sub.
So I'm glad you were just as disappointed that I
Oh,
was.
it's stupid. It's dumb. I was mad I even went there.
Yeah, I got in the car and I was pissed. I was like, "What the fuck did I
I didn't
do?"
fight anybody. I was just
I
besides
didn't
my
fight
inner
anybody.
thoughts. You
I
know what I
didn't
mean?
fight
Like,
anybody either. But That dude was being goofy.
I just went home. I just went home and started an argument with my family.
He beat his grandma. You know what you're supposed to do.
Because it's their fault.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
They
Mom,
should've-
I'm upset.
There was no meatloaf.
I want to take my pee backs. I don't even want to pee here.
I mean, other than that, yeah, it's just a fucking gas station. Nothing. Everything's overpriced.
It's way overpriced.
I looked at the liquor, dude, and I was like, dude, I can go right down the street and get about the same bottle of Crown for $2 cheaper.
Honestly, I went in there because I wanted to get I wanted a soda. You know how I like my fountain sodas. And occasionally, the Circle K with the Polar Pops will run out. So I'm like, well, maybe that could be an alternative. Because a lot of places sodas taste like shit. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
some people say I'm crazy, but
No.
fucking fountain soda tastes different.
The
And some
fountain
of it
soda
tastes like shit.
Fountain soda tastes way different than out of a can or a bottle.
Well, I'm saying even that I can go to fucking Mobile and Circle K next door to each other and get the same soda, and the same
100%.
amount of ice, and they both taste different.
100%.
So I was like, oh, maybe I'll get one here. It's convenient. It's right off the highway, and I'm on the you know what I mean? And I couldn't even take myself to purchase a soda because it cost too much. It was like
Fountain soda.
It was like $2 something for a large like what?
And when you can go to Circle K and get one for $1.
Yeah, they're 89
Same
cents.
size.
But I pay
Yeah.
fucking $6 a month for 30 of them.
Right?
$6 a month, you get a soda every fucking day. You kidding me? I ain't got time for your $2 fucking Wally Wonderland
Get out of
fucking bullshit.
here.
Fuck, Capasso cracking me up over here.
Wally ain't even a real human's name because it ain't a human.
It's a Wallace.
That is a human's name, I think, right?
Wally, yeah.
Yeah, I actually know a Wally.
It's like long for Walter.
I actually do legitimately know a Wally.
I mean, we knew a Willie, but Willie, Wally, it's all the same, right?
I mean, he's
No,
like,
they do not have fresh grilled meat, sir. I mean, they almost did the night Rue was there.
you're about to lose an employee.
Montana Josh in the house. Emily St. John in the house.
Hello.
K Pasa in the house.
Hello.
Killer
Hello.
in the house.
Hello.
What up, y'all? We're just hanging out, man. People like the title of the show. Everyone's like, what's going on here?
I
Title of
know.
the show says, get to know the Replicon. Deep dive into the hearts of the Dino.
Here we go. Here we go.
Rare guest.
We're just talking shit.
Let's say guest less.
With the juggalos.
on Replicon Radio.
Deep dive.
Radio.
Radio.
Never met a Wally. Well, get out and meet more people.
The Wally I know is pretty cool. He's a cool dude. Apparently way
Have I
cooler than
ever
the
met a
gas
Wa-
station.
Have I ever met a Wally?
He got 2 of them, and he partially played the longer one for me. I told him to send them to me, but he never did.
Did you?
Yeah.
No.
You were too busy looking at jerseys.
Oh, that could have been because I don't remember that question.
Oh, it was. You were looking at jerseys.
You can have them.
Working out fountain soda logistics.
Yeah. So Wally's was not nothing fucking special.
I don't think I've ever met Walter. People's names are Walter. And they call him Wally.
Right.
Hey, Wally.
It's Walter. Like Wally White. Wally White down there with his methamphetamines.
The purest crystal meth on the planet.
That's right, down at Wally's. Maybe that's why they decided. Maybe that's the reason they came here. They thought people would enjoy Wally's.
Because when
Wallace and Gromit or
Yeah.
whatever, right?
when I think of crystal methamphetamine, I think of Wally.
Right?
Yep.
Let me do a little research here for a second.
What do
You're
you
gonna look up crystal meth, local.
look up local crystal meth? Or you
Yeah.
gonna look up?
Just
what
go to Jeff
is
Co.
Wally? Where in the world is Wally? San Diego, and that's the song.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
Wally.
Well,
the
apparently he's in
walrus.
St. Louis. Well, Fenton.
It's Wally's. It's a type of fish too, I think. Right? Wally.
I'm trying to look up the characters of Wally's.
There's got to be like a backstory or something. He's a bear. He's clearly a fucking bear. Okay? Because I just pulled him up. He's a fucking bear. He kind of looks like an asshole.
Well, he's got a shitty store.
Oh, he does that.
I think Google's really kind of phoning this one in. I'm looking up phone cases, and it's only got 4 pages of results.
They got the little buggy out there. The little.
Yeah, well, who cares? That's something fucking just looks like some shit on the side of the road.
It does look like a broken down car at Wally's. Photos don't do shit. Wally's characters.
They could at least call it Wally's World or something.
Well, that's what people like to call Walmart.
But it's not actually called that, so then they could have got a leg up on the competition.
Motherfucker, ain't nobody looking up Waldo. It's Wally's.
Where is Waldo though? It's a good question. It's 2022. He's been. You know what I mean?
That man's vacationing on a beach. He said, "Fuck y'all, I'm out."
Where is Waldo? Where's Wally?
You can find him next to the assholes breaking down the sandcastles.
Wally's World. La 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 la. Wally's World. Is that a song?
You did not know.
You did not know.
Just made it up.
What? I made what up?
The song.
Wally's World.
The song.
Look.
Oh yeah, I'm getting nowhere with this.
Look at him. There he is. He's a bear.
They don't have fucking characters.
He's a bear. He's a bear.
Fucking hell.
He's a bear. He's a bear.
Bernstein Bears.
No, those aren't real. It's fucking.
He is a
Mandela.
bear.
Bearstein Bears. Bernstein Bears.
It's a
Wally's. You guys got any questions? Oh, I want to. Bro, I wish I had this connected like that.
You want a bro?
There's a YouTube channel. The new Wally. Oh, yeah. The new Bucky's competitor, Wally's. I had the worst experience ever. I want to watch that video.
Huh?
Yeah, dude. Oh, no. It's Bucky's. Damn it. Oh, and that's Wawa. They're competing with Bucky's and Wawa, which is places I've never been.
When I first heard that Wally's was being put in, I was like, my brain immediately thought it was Wawa. I was like, oh, they're bringing one of those here.
I thought it was Bucky's. Because Wally's didn't exist.
Well, Bucky's doesn't exist to me because I don't know nothing about
Apparently, Bucky's got cake pops and Wally's don't.
it. What?
So I think Wally's need to step their game up.
Well, they just started. They're new. They're getting ready.
They got gourmet popcorn.
Oh.
You know what it is? It's no different than the fucking popcorn maker I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, but theirs
what the fuck's so gourmet?
Theirs has cocoa powder dust on it.
There's
everything they can make, I can make.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, but their bags
right.
their bags cost $14. Yours doesn't.
I mean, I could charge $14 if you'd want me to, but
well, if it was as gourmet, you
I
could.
thought Waldo got caught pinching kids' butts at Subway. No, that was what's that guy?
that was
Jared.
McDonald.
Jared. Yeah, Jared, not Jared from Head PE.
No, he's out on tour now.
I only trust 3 bears.
Did you ever decide if you were going, Pete?
Smokey and Kuma. We've had all those people on the show, except for Smokey. He's not real.
Smokey the Bear.
We've already decided if I'm going where. Never decided if you're going, Pete. Where are we going?
So finally went to the rave, the venue where ICP.
Oh, is that where we're going? I don't know about that.
Place is fucking dope.
What does it say when you shake the Magic 8 Ball? Highly unlikely.
Ask me later.
Yeah. Ask me later.
Yeah, ask again later.
Yeah.
Or is it try again
think
later?
Clearly and try again later.
Yeah. It's definitely maybe.
If they lower the prices by like half.
Is this another $100 show?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
100. Yeah, 112.
117?
112.
Oh. For that price, you can go to Astronomicon.
It's Violent J's birthday party. He's turning 50, Rue.
Oh.
Surprised they didn't charge 150. Whoop whoop.
Maybe instead of doing a show, he just needs to hang it up.
Featuring Ouija Mac and JCW.
He's on a 10-year farewell tour, Roo.
Oh, yeah.
You better show some respect.
Yeah, my bad.
Which honestly brings me to the only subject I even had remotely to even talk about today, which is in 4 days from now, the Gathering of the Juggalos website and tickets go live. How much
shit.
do you think the Gathering of the Juggalos is going to cost?
400.
400.
Yeah.
I was saying, 300 popped in, but then he said 4, and I was like, that sounds better.
I mean, you're gonna double the price.
I mean, tickets to concerts cost the price of the Gathering now.
Right.
So yeah, it's a little worrisome.
It'll be the same price as a concert.
It might be. I mean, it's usually been 200 basically the last few years. So
Yeah.
So it's gonna go up to 275.
Yeah, but that was before inflation tripled.
that's when concerts were $30,
Yeah.
which is way more than the $10 I used to pay.
Everybody's complaining about these $150 shows from ICP. They're just trying to pay for the gas for the bus.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
I don't even get mad at the Monster 5 shows,
Mm-hmm.
but these other shows I do. That makes me mad.
Yeah, the True Juggalo, you get mad, bro.
Damn it. Google, am I gonna have to go?
Whatever. There's a whole song by J. Rose. I get mad. Yeah.
Juggalos don't get mad.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Have you ever seen them? Angry little motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's why Flip Flop is no longer a juggalo, because everybody got mad.
I didn't. Shout out to Flip Flop. I did not read that.
I actually read that right
The whole
before we
thing?
went live. Yeah.
Today, like just now?
Just a little bit ago.
I didn't see any of it.
Oh, he made a blog post on his website saying that he was no longer a juggalo and all that stuff, and it's exactly what you would think. You know, he got a lot of hate, and basically how us
You got
old
a lot
school.
of hate for what? Being disgusting?
Well, there was a rumor that went around
about
gathering.
raping some chick?
Yeah, and like,
Yeah, don't do that.
well, I mean, apparently that didn't happen, and you know, it was some girl crying wolf or whatever, because I think footage came out, that no pun intended, of like, you know, the incident, the incident that happened, because like it was him raping her feet, I guess. You know, it wasn't like him raping her. It was like, you know, but like there was footage of that. You know, there was video of the interaction, and she was just fine with it. And you know, then she came back and like, oh no, I didn't want it. But anyway. Well, he got a lot of hate for that. And basically, you know, as an old school juggalo, it's basically our feelings that, you know, the scene has changed, the people have changed, the music, you know, it's just not what it was, and and it's basically just a bunch of trolls on the internet now going to shows, going family, and it's like, well, you were just, you know, cyberbullying somebody, you know, 2 days ago, but now you're oh, family, whoop whoop, fam, whoop whoop, much love. And it's like, I mean, we all kind of have the same viewpoint, but like, you know, he decided to make a whole blog post about it and denounce it, and you know, it's like, all right, I don't know why the fanfare.
Good question.
I did figure out how old he was though. He said it in the blog.
Who?
Flip Flop.
Flop?
He
Yeah.
was like 30 something.
40.
Is he?
Said it in the blog.
So he's just mad because people hate him online and then they're nice to him in person?
Well, kind of, yeah.
I mean, that would piss me off too.
Well, that and everybody.
Well, that's why you're angry all the time. That's why you're getting fights with people in public.
Basically, what it sounded like to me is
Like,
that
don't lie to me.
it's that old adage, "Oh, I outgrew it," and that's kind
He's
of.
only been around a couple years.
Well, according to him, he's been down for over
but
20
he wasn't
years.
Flip Flop.
He was a flip flop, but he wasn't in the scene. But
Steve or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
I don't know his name, but
What's Flip? That's it. What's Flip Flop's name?
he's still gonna be flip flop, and he's still gonna go to events sucking down
And
toes.
if Mike
It's just not
Busey
gonna
shows up, he's probably still going to be the gathering.
no, he won't go to the gathering. His last, he even says the date that he was no
Yeah, it was
longer
right
a
before
juggler.
the Super Guy. I read the first paragraph. and I
Yeah,
was done.
it was.
I'm not gonna
It
front,
was
I
like
did.
May 16th.
I was like, "What is this about?" And then I was like, "Oh God, that's like long."
It's kind of the same thing over and over again, and given a few situations and scenarios and all that stuff. You know, he just doesn't want to be a part of the toxicity that is now the juggalo community, and I get it.
I understand that.
You know,
You can.
I mean, it sucks that he feels that way.
Fun fact.
and it sucks that the community is that way now.
at least in my opinion, I guess you can say fun opinion.
Yeah,
It's not a fun fact. It's a fun opinion. There are a lot of things like that, and you can remove yourself from the negative portion of it and
Sounds
still
like that's
enjoy
what
the
he's
rest of
doing.
it. But I'm saying it's still like I can be a juggalo and still enjoying juggalo events and not be a part of the toxic negative part.
well, he kind of did.
We do it all the time.
Yeah,
Almost. I mean, most of the shit we go to, especially gathering wise, like big events, we kind of keep to ourselves. I mean, obviously there's bunch of small different groups of people we see,
Right.
but it's our collective group we know and love. If weird shit or bad shit's happening, we just kind of walk past it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
And usually the weird shit is, his fanfare of, making a big
well, yeah,
fucking
when you're
scene.
fucking walking around on all fours, being walked on a fucking leash, sucking on toes, might draw a little bit of attention from strange people.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, he wants to...
You haven't even done one flip flop impression.
I haven't done one of those in a long time. I think I forgot how it went.
You want some pizza rolls?
Flip flop the clown.
There it is.
Flip flop.
Feet on my face. Feet
Feet on my face, girl. Feet on my face.
Fight on my face. Feet
No, I wish him
on
the
my
best of luck. I mean, it seems...
Shout out to Steve. I have no idea if that's his name. I'm just fucking making that up.
I mean, it sucks that he feels that way.
We'll see you at the gathering, brother.
But best of luck to you. I hope you get all the festival dirt right into your mouth delivered via toast.
Yeah, there's plenty of other festivals.
Oh, yeah.
With way more
He says
people.
he's going to continue doing it. It's just not going to be Juggalo events because
He'll be at Lost Lands like the week prior.
probably.
He'll still be there.
Yep.
If people are going to hate on him for that, and then it turns out that he didn't do anything wrong, you need to go be pissed off. Why is nobody pissed off at the fucking person that started the shit anyway?
'Cause that's not how the internet works.
Go be pissed off at the motherfucker that started
That's
the
not
shit.
even how the judicial
I ain't heard the
system
mic
works.
pop in so long. How you do that?
I don't know how the fuck I did
You
it.
had so much pee coming out your mouth.
Pissed.
Pop.
You was so pissed pee was coming out your mouth.
Shit.
You popped the fucking microphone.
Pop.
Unpoppable microphone.
Pop, pop.
But no, I agree, and there was some backlash over it. But I mean,
We should call him.
he even addressed it on his blog post. I mean, we should call him. We addressed it on the blog post that that he couldn't even get on social media and tell his side of the story because it kept getting reported and taken down, and then his social media pages started getting strikes and they were getting locked up and all that stuff because if somebody bullies you by basically it's a reverse bully, like, oh, that guy said mean things to me, you better lock him up, and then they go, oh, okay, and then they lock you up and you go, wait a minute, this guy was over here motherfucking me, telling me I did all this shit, like, and I just said, hey, that's not true. Oh, well, we don't want to hear from you, we don't care, and then they just go with the accuser.
Thank you, Emily St. John. That is an awesome picture of us. It's because it's just our heads on those adorable bodies.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
We didn't ask K Pasta's question.
What's that?
If you guys have questions, this is your time. This is your Q&A.
Well,
K Pasta,
this show not only is it to get to know us, but you guys ask us questions and we answer them.
He wants to know what was the most annoying interview you guys have done on RR. I'm assuming RR stands for Replicon Radio. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know.
Right.
Could be about like real.
I think we all probably have the same one.
I think
we do. There's like two of them. I think
we all agree on the one though, right? We're not. Should we write it down?
Yeah.
Is he from down under?
Yeah,
It is from down under.
He's from down under.
Yeah.
And it was I think it was followed up by a close short of when we had Gordy on with
That was yeah.
because they were
That was it.
they were so high and fucked up.
But remember, we had fucking One Eye call in on their show and start fucking rapping dumb
Yeah.
shit. And
Yeah,
then,
that was-
and then
it was
we
a
had them on our
it
show,
was
and
a-
then they were being just as dumb.
But when we tried to actually talk to them legitimately, like they
They weren't having it.
they weren't
Yes,
having
Kid
it.
Crusher. Yes.
It was
Not that we don't like him. It was just
The motherfucker don't know shit about Australia.
well, at least at that day he didn't.
Yeah, it was.
I don't like we've been saying that for
He was
years.
a nice
maybe
guy.
maybe
and
he's
it was,
read a
it was
book.
fun, but it was like, yeah, we were asking questions about Australia, and obviously that people are interested.
Like
in that.
legitimate questions. We wanted to know. We've never talked to anybody from Australia, and we're like, hey, what we're ignorant Americans here. We would like to know about your homeland. And he
We
goes,
have Big Roo here. Please tell us about kangaroos. What the hell is a kangaroo?
is that
Yeah, right.
It's like, I don't think it was
we
that
don't
bad,
have
but it's
kangaroos here. We have
Well,
dogs.
crikey, I don't know what a kangaroo is, but I tell you, I was down under. And
That's
I got in a
basic.
fight with something.
That's basically about how Australian he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we decided he was something like North Carolina or something. Like,
All right,
it's
Tennessee.
all made up. Tennessee. Those interviews don't count.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Kid
Lars
Crush
never
is
tried. That never even crossed my mind. But
that dude is a cool cat.
That was
for sure.
it was not fun.
It was not.
Because like I said, yeah,
I'm trying to figure out what BDM stands for. Isn't that like that's some sexual thing, right?
BDM.
Yeah.
You just change your name barely, and it's weird now.
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable.
I'm right next to you. Who do you think's uncomfortable more?
No,
I mean, you might have to live inside of you, but I'm right next.
Hey, BDM.
Hey,
Hey.
did you bring my flip flop chain?
Yeah. No, that's what I turned into after dark. BDM.
Oh boy, run!
It's like DBM after dark.
Yeah, I mean that's number one for annoying.
I love that we all. That's like I think that's the only thing we agree on.
Yeah.
Would be Kid Crusher. And no, like we're not dissing him. At least I'm not.
Not at all. No.
I don't think anybody's dissing him. It was just like
We would like a redo.
we were excited about like the Australian thing about it. Like,
Yeah.
pretty sure that was an expensive phone call.
I mean,
Actually,
good
the
thing-
most expensive phone call was Noise 13. I got charged fucking $100-something long distance.
Woo!
now.
That's why the next time he called was on social media.
Now, I mean, for granted, everything on that interview did serve its purpose. He did call in. He did tell us about his music experience and how he got into it and how he got into doing different raps or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it was beneficial for him and us. But when we ask you questions from where you're from,
Somebody
you
else
gotta
give us
know
a question.
something. I feel like you need to know something. And just to mark up on Heimerl's little comment, you calling in is always entertaining to us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's always fun. We like when our repeated
We look forward to that.
listeners and loyal listeners do call in when
We were talking. What were we talking like about doing? Because like the Christmas show,
yeah,
has gotten so out of hand in a good way.
right.
With other people, like we should just do a whole show that's just for listeners and friends.
Like tonight would be,
yeah,
except for we're not taking calls.
it's no guest April, guys.
We're not taking any guests.
No
even
girls
try.
allowed.
Don't even try.
Except we might. I mean,
Don't
we
even
might.
try.
I might. I really want to call Flip Flop.
Call him. I mean, he's not calling in. I don't know if he'll.
What are we going to talk to him about? His blog.
Yep.
Because I don't. If we're, I mean, in all honesty, I think we need to let that go because there was no. It was all bullshit. I mean, his blog was being serious, but the shit that he was being accused of, obviously, apparently wasn't even
We
true.
just want to call him and tell him, even though he's
We love you,
strange,
buddy.
We love him.
But I mean, it wasn't even just that situation that drove him out. It was just the man gets a lot of hate, because of the situations he puts himself in. Can you imagine the backlash that he gets for that?
Flip Flop.
Yeah.
We're just
Not everybody can take that level because he
still love you,
became
buddy.
basically Jugga famous,
Right.
And he was even on like I think he was at some point he was on like Sway in the morning or some shit like
he's with Busey. Hell,
yeah, and so like he's been in the spotlight
like BFFs now.
and so like imagine like all the scenes that he's in
probably-
now.
Probably licks his feet.
And the Juggalo community is supposed to be his family and all that stuff, but he's in all these different categories in the spotlight, and everybody else
I got him.
everybody else shows him
Did
love.
you not hear what he said?
Yeah, and everybody else shows him love, but
don't
then the
think you heard
Juggalo
what you
community
said.
hates on him like nonstop.
You didn't picture what he said.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
don't think
sucking
you
off
heard-
Busey toes?
No.
Big LA.
Oh, Big LA? Yeah.
I can't do that. Imagine that.
I would say our first,
little, just chocolate chubby,
Just fucking
toes,
just day 3.
twinkling in flip flops, disgusting asshole mouth.
you know the Hershey.
I mean
bar?
that with all respect.
Just
flip-flop.
day 3
You know how to
gathering
Hershey's-
toes.
Hershey's milk chocolate. You can break them little break just the little triangles.
He's
off.
got that one toe that goes under the other toe.
I'm sorry.
Those boys.
You could break the
See my
little
grandma's
rectangles.
feet?
Yeah.
You break the rectangles. That'd be his toe.
Stuck it
not- I
on
can't hear it,
like
not
chocolate
listening.
grandma's feet.
I would say our
No,
first.
stop it.
Grandma's chocolate feet.
Anything you're saying- the what? What are you asking?
I would say our first big interview was Kevin Gill.
That was as Replicon Radio. That was technically like the first
First
First,
big.
the first not local interview.
Yeah.
and at the time he was well known in the Juggalo community.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
we've gotten shit from that from other people.
Sorry, Jaime. You want to talk about sports? I'm going with fucking North Carolina.
It's not time. Or is it? We got a whole thing we have to
Marlo,
play.
did we play the fucking intro? No, we didn't.
I mean, we're not talking. He's talking about go Jayhawks.
We're not
Fuck the
talking. You're
Jayhawks.
talking.
He's gonna pull your microphone out of the fucking mixer if you
North
start
Carolina, go raise up.
talking. You say one fucking sports thing, he's pulling it out.
Yeah, Kevin Gill was the first.
Yeah.
The first ever interview. It's Replicon Radio. You know the first ever interview I ever did ever?
Huh?
Got mouth king.
No, that was
That was the
there's
second
proof
one.
of that one though.
Yeah.
No, that was a little later. It was it was before. It was I think it was literally the week before we even had the show. We hadn't even started the radio show yet.
Your
The,
show prior to this.
Yeah,
and-
Havoc and Freaky P.
Yeah.
It was called the Underground originally for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. That went away real quick.
Well, then somebody gave us money to not call it that.
All right.
Like that's basically what happened. But it was Busy Bone.
Nice. How did that go?
It was good.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, I thought I had a copy of it and I couldn't find it. Like, it's so sad. 98% of all that shit was not recorded.
Dude, that was over the phone, right?
No, I was at Pops in person. And he was like promoting these chicks.
He's just standing there with his notebook going, so, how do you like
Well, it was
doing
like
music?
audio. We
Yeah.
audio recorded it
I wonder if I had.
with like a tape,
yeah.
like a digital tape recorder, basically.
Yeah, a tape recorder.
Without a tape.
We didn't video that?
No, I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. They were like promoting these girls that they had just signed.
I remember
girls.
you talking to him.
It was short. It was hella short.
Hey, Busy Bone.
But it's
Yeah, that's you.
We didn't
It
do a
is.
lot of. I think we did like 7.
All right, have a good
interviews
night.
In the years of that whole program, I think we did like 7 interviews.
Yeah.
Axe Murder Boys, sorta. That was just like more of a drunken ramble. Pops. That's when Young Wicket was still young drinking. We did Cold 187, which I see the flyer for. That was like one of the few flyers we made because it was that he had just got signed to Psychopathic,
Yeah.
and we're like, we got Big Huts, Cold 187, the new Psychopathic artist on our show tonight. And then we had Killa. I don't know who else. I don't remember who else. Nothing cool. We do all the cool stuff here at Replicon Radio, though.
Yeah.
I like that question, though. I like who's the most annoying one.
Yeah.
Keep coming with the question. Emily St. John, I don't know you. Ask me some questions.
Who is you?
Who is you?
Yeah.
And welcome. I see your name in here often, so we appreciate
You're
you.
here to get to know us.
We're
We
chilling.
want to know you.
This is so comfortable for me.
Yeah.
I don't have to look at the clock. I'm not like, shut the fuck up, Tony, or guest is coming on. Like,
Shut up.
I don't care. Just like, whatever.
He just said, he only said to shut the fuck up, Tony. He didn't say nothing about me. Thank God.
What year did you guys start your show? Replicon Radio, I'm assuming.
Fucking do too many years ago.
17.
17.
Was it 17?
I believe
I feel
so.
like it was earlier.
It's such a hard answer to question.
When did we all? When did
That was
we?
5 years ago.
When did we all get together to do this show? Was it? It had to have been
Like
right
when the
after,
4 of us,
it was.
can't-
It was after the gathering in 17.
I'm pretty sure it was 17. Yeah, because we were not Replicon Radio at Wizard of the Hood.
No.
But the next year was
In
Oklahoma, right? And that was
yeah.
the one time One Eye
Yeah.
had press.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was real annoying, like standing around waiting for us and shit.
Yeah, because he
got there 8 days early or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey guys,
Yeah, P
they won't let
actually.
me
are
in.
you guys coming?
They won't let me in.
So
You
one.
remember that? We were popping champagne under the bridge.
We were
That shit
getting
was dope.
fucking smashed.
I wasn't there for that, but that
What up, real freak?
under
were we
the
under
bridge.
the? Were we under the bridge?
Take me to the place I
I know we were like
We were
out
near,
in that big ass open fucking field.
we had to walk
driving.
under the bridge to get into the gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one where you had to walk.
That's
a
when the
fucking mile.
trolls started.
Yeah.
They took us to Oklahoma. We all had to walk under the bridge.
Yeah.
And then half of us came out trolls.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I eventually just said fuck it, and I drove my car up the berm, and I just drove closer to the.
So yeah, it was.
entrance.
We don't really know that because it was a weird. We've told the story in parts, but like it all. It was a weird.
There was an unofficial start and an official
because
start.
it was like, you know what I mean? Like
Well, that's what I was gonna get.
there was a Replicon Radio existed before us, which was a whole
Right.
fucking fiasco over a long time.
Well, it was a
Yeah.
shit show before we came along.
Yeah,
Before
it was
the
a
three of us
title
came
of something, is what it was. I don't know what the fuck it was.
yeah.
along. It was a
I
shit show.
only showed up because I wanted to start my own show and look at the studio, which was.
It was a fucking shithole.
Yeah.
It's still a shithole.
And then me and Tony were like, and then, you know what I mean? Like Tony was there, and then we're both like, One Eye's like, help. Help.
Yeah, help.
And I'm like, well, you need this, and then like me and him would just try to help, and then it was like, all right, I guess we're doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, everybody sucks. I should call Rue. Me and Rue used to do a show together, which we'd never talk about that.
No, I don't know why we don't. It was fun. We had a good
Yeah.
time.
It's crazy. But yeah, it was 2017 sometime.
Yeah, Paul hit me up. He hit me up and said, "Come down to this show. Just sit in one. Tell me what you think." I'm like, "All right, dude." So I sat in after the show. One, I was like, "Are you gonna come back? Did you like it? You're part of the show now, right?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man.
You're an
We'll see."
official member, Rue.
And he was like, "No, come on, man. We had so much fun tonight. Come on, man. It's gonna be the four of us." And I'm like,
It was 5.
"Well,
'Cause
I don't count."
We had that one guy.
Whichever one would.
He was like the
He was our
the sound,
engineer.
the engineer, if you want to call it.
And
that.
sometimes he was replaced by the other fucking
But he was
douchebag.
an unofficial member of the first
The
generation
prior
of
team.
it. Yeah.
And so it was like 12 other people.
Yeah.
We know
Yeah.
you remember him, bro. You're the only person that remembers.
He's the one that saw it firsthand, like in its first,
And so I guess everything is history because I did come back the following week.
we all started around the same couple of weeks.
It was right after the gathering in 2017.
Because I went down there one week, and it was like either the next week or the week after that, Paul came down, and then
It was a week or week after that I
Yeah,
came in.
yeah. So it was all within around the
And then
same
even
time.
at first, like before Rue came, it's 100% before Rue came. It's still a little bit after Rue came, but definitely before he came. Tony and I were not part. We were just there to like input. We had no intentions of necessarily being on the show. It
Yeah.
was just like, this is where you suck.
And you
at.
guys
Yeah.
hated each other at one point.
Yeah, we had a
Previous
tiff-
life,
previous, yeah, but I don't think it carried on to.
I
like,
think the feeling was
Yeah, it
still
wasn't-
kind of there a little bit,
Well,
but I think the more that we've started
we
hanging
were just kind
out,
of we were more
it was
strangers.
weird.
than-
We were
Right.
strangers. It
we
was
were
a little,
strangers working together because we were both not as dumb as everyone else. in
and
the
we
room.
did.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 100%. Like
I mean-
y'all don't even have headphones.
Yeah. What are you doing?
There's roaches.
Why? Why?
And I'm not talking about weed.
Yeah. Why is
Right. Them motherfuckers
why is the
crawling.
speaker playing the fucking feedback into the microphone?
Yeah,
like
like-
it doesn't make any sense.
You guys pay this guy to be here?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, we'll do it too.
It's like you should probably get the
Maybe
guts
we
off
were
the
dumb.
fucking mouse pad so you can use the mouse.
Yeah, no, it definitely was a shit show.
I don't remember that last sentence. I don't remember any of that because
All
we
the
had brought them in. I remember the ones on the phone.
I seen them when I was leaving.
I remember the ones on the phone.
Yeah, I seen a couple on my way in and way out. Yeah,
Montana Josh had a question. He said, "What's the best item in your personal collections?" Is that just any collection, or is this like music? Is that in reference to Replicon Radio, or just
I like
Everything.
our
Yeah,
personal
does that
collection.
go
Just
for
wide
like
open?
anything like sports, music?
Because I was going to say sports or murder items.
I do have murder
Yeah,
items.
he has
Right.
murder items. You have sports.
I want to get more murder items, but that got put on hold because I didn't have anywhere to put it, and I just, I had.
I don't think I can pick one unless you give me a category. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you say comic books, I have one.
I
You know what I mean?
I don't have comic books.
Well, I know, but I'm saying if I have one, that would be like.
I don't have any super impressive stuff.
My best
I'm not there yet. Like, the stuff I want $10.
Music wise, I got a lot of things. I don't know what my best item is.
Oh, I finally got the Gina Fritz poster. Speaking of just music memorabilia. No, it was a poster. It came separate. It was
It was larger than
It was like it's probably about the size of that Jack Daniels thing.
probably like 11 by 17.
Yeah, something like that.
I would say my music-wise would probably be my Michael Jackson's Thriller album.
That's your prize possession? Just a
It's
I'm not hating, I'm
it's
just
a
asking.
vinyl.
it's like a sign. He signed it.
No,
'cause I don't steal from humans, but I'm
well, it is signed, but it's computer. It's signed.
the computer signed it. AI.
It's
You
an.
got Michael Jackson hologram.
It is an autograph, but it's printed on.
Yeah,
if you will. No, actually, I got that at a very when I was a little young kid. And size-wise is when I said little young kid. I was skinny back then when I got
That's
this.
why it's so memorable to you.
No, but I remember we got them. I got that one, and my
It was
brother
like in the
got.
70s or something.
I was not born in the 70s,
I'm just making sure.
but my brother was, and he had actually gotten the Ghostbusters vinyl, and I got the Michael Jackson Thriller vinyl for Christmas one year.
Man, I would be. I don't know what I would do.
And I guess it's
Which one do I want more?
probably most prized possession for me because I still have it.
Yeah.
And everything's still original. Everything. It's never been.
Never even opened it as a kid.
It is. I think it is open, but I mean it's been out of sleeve maybe once,
That's dope.
and that's it. So I would probably say that would probably music wise. I mean, I got a ton of ICP stuff. I got a ton of Twisted stuff. I got a ton of ABK stuff.
I don't really have ties for to stuff like that. I don't really have an emotional tie to things like, oh, I just gotta collect it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I think back in the day I bought like an official psychopathic I don't know if it hasn't been verified, but I bought it at Pops. It wasn't like at the merch booth, but I bought it from somebody in the parking lot. It was like an official psychopathic members leather jacket or something like that. And I'd never seen anybody with it, and before or since. And I mean, I still have it, but it's not in good condition because it's been basically in a tote. And I think it eventually started getting a little bit of mildew. But I mean, it's the only thing. I mean, that thing was cool as shit.
I got a lot of shit like that golf back there. That was once Marshall Falks, this Budweiser one over here.
Yeah,
that was Marshall Falks at one point. I don't have any way of really proving it except for the guy
stole it from his house.
No, the guy that I actually bought it off of
Stole it from his house.
Marshall Falk actually gave it to him.
Every time you say that guy's name, I feel like you're about to say a curse word.
Marshall Falk.
For some reason, I'm like,
Oh,
who the fuck? Who the fuck?
Mark Hamerl says his prized possession is his 8x10 photo signed by the Dinos.
Aw.
Are you sure you have all three or all four members' signature?
Mm-hmm.
If you have all four, it might be worth a little more
Yeah.
Or less.
or less.
Well, it's more rare
I
for
think
sure.
It decreases in value, though.
And then I would say that picture I have back there from the pool hall is probably another one of my favorite memorabilia. It's oh fuck, I can't remember the name.
Rocker.
But it's a husband and wife that went pro in the
That's from Rackham?
in the billiards. Yeah, that came from the old pool hall I used to work in it.
From Rackham?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
along with that mirror over there.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of it.
And it
Having
actually
to pick something.
I don't
it
really.
actually has Rackham's Mucci license in that frame.
I don't really have any prized possessions.
I
I have cool stuff, but I don't really have any what I would deem prized possessions.
I mean, I have a lot of
I mean,
I have a lot of
like if we're talking
sports.
comic books, I have like it's a Spider-Man comic, the first Black Cat.
I have a lot of sports memorabilia. I love all my sports. Everything I have sports. I love.
I got like
one of my favorite things. One of my
memorabilia.
favorite things that I own. It's not like a high dollar item, but I have a refurbished like Mosin Nagant that's it's a World War II rifle, and I mean that thing is just beautiful. I refinished it, and I just love that. Like that, it's one of my favorite things that I own.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I love the feel of it. I love the look of it, and it just. I mean, as far as like I guess a prized possession, it's not monetary worth a whole hell of a lot, but to me it is. I really enjoy it.
I'm also the 3 that count.
I would have to say, honestly, I think I feel like it's a ridiculous answer because I have a lot of it, but it's the Jamie Madrox art.
I was gonna say that.
Well, it's a collection.
For you, it'd probably be.
So it would be.
And honestly, shameless plug / spoiler alert. My as of right now anyway. Jamie art is the original that I have on my wall of the comic book cover that he drew for me that hasn't been announced yet.
Oh,
I'm not quite sure what you just said. To be honest,
I know what you said.
Perfect.
yeah.
Why did you retract that message? Put it back.
You put it back
I
right
didn't
now.
read it yet.
I'm not even in the chat, but you put it back.
Put that message
Put
back.
that fucking message back.
But yeah, and you know what?
I don't care if you misspelled.
And my Replicon Radio Award, my wooden one.
I like my little collection of dinos.
I have a wooden one.
All my
Should still be on the
There's
fucking
one
table
right here.
yeah.
Huh?
But you have the first year. I have 2 of the second year.
And Flat Larry,
And a flat
the
layer.
OG Flat Larry, and all of them.
I had a tall one.
My favorite thing I have is a Hulk Hogan wrestling buddy I got signed years ago.
You guys steal the
That's
big
pretty
one?
cool. Absolutely.
Where the fuck did he go? He was over there, wasn't
He's
he?
probably over there from the last time we filmed.
Oh, yeah.
I
he
think
might be.
it's
The light's still set up from the last time we filmed a year ago.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah, he probably is still standing over there then.
Yeah, I shouldn't fucking walk that out the house.
I'd have been like,
Or you put him back in that room.
no, he's down here still.
You had 2 of them, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I got news for that. We're going to be moving up there here within the next month or so. If that's all right.
I think he's laying down over there.
Oh, he's taking a nap?
I think he's laying down over there.
That is pretty awesome. We're gonna have to. That's fine. It's already set up. We're gonna have to do that again here in a few minutes. Not today, but yeah. I think now I'm like just racking my brain. I have a lot of cool shit,
I think the coolest thing that
but most of it's just like ICP Twisted. Like you name a merch item, I probably have it.
Now I
I have
would
some cool firearms. That's about it.
I don't
yeah,
know.
right.
I don't know. I don't know any of those.
I would say probably the coolest thing that the 3 of us did together that we have is at what I don't even remember what gathering it was, but we bought the last 3 masks off.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I did a hockey mask.
Yeah,
And I don't even know if that was Axe affiliated or I think they were just selling that at their booth.
I don't know, but we bought the last 3.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they might have been 8 legs, man.
it's something like that because it was still unclear
My
as to
mask is
why they
down
were
here
there.
over on that
Mine's in
couch,
I have that one case, the only the lawyer's bookshelf is what it's called.
so, yeah.
I know that Alex.
Drawers closed and have glass. Mine's in there.
I know that Alex has some pretty rare Axe merch.
You know, I just moved. We were moving a ton of shit, and I have a bunch of my place is just a mess, and there's just shit everywhere. But we were moving it because we've been selling so many comic books on Whatnot. Follow us over on Whatnot.
There you go.
Links in the
Love to hear it.
description. They were literally just trying to make like a shipping department, if you will.
Nice.
Because your bed gets kind of full.
Yeah.
And then you ain't got nowhere
Things
to
fall.
sleep.
Things fall off.
Well, yeah,
when
you
sit
have
down.
to finish or you can't go to bed.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh,
a
that's
terrible place
miserable.
to be. But so I was like, oh, I have all these little boxes. I'm like, oh, let me. I have like fucking 15 Forever Faces. or some
Oh
shit.
shit!
I'm like, where the fuck did all these? I don't even like this band. Where does all this shit come from? How did I acquire all this?
I know somebody that would like to pick through that.
He might only be able to see out of one eye in the mask, I guess. I don't know. But I'm sure he'd like to have them.
Oh, no. I was talking about Alex.
But you're right on both of those.
Yeah.
At least one of them would pay him. So,
Well, there is that.
yeah.
But I knew I had a bunch, but I didn't realize I had that. I don't think it was. I don't know. There was a lot.
Yeah.
Any Halloween ones?
I got the Halloween mask. Or Halloween.
If you get around to it, take some pictures of them, and then I'll.
I don't know if I want to sell them.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I don't want to sell them for retail price anyway. If I do them,
I think another cool thing.
I mean, it could be negotiated if it's reasonable and she wants it.
Another cool thing I have is the Hatchet Man Zippo, just because there's a story behind that, and the story is actually
somebody
pretty
asked
fucking
another
cool,
question, and we're just gonna talk about merch all night.
right?
I know what? I'm proud of all those things too.
All our
All the fucking lanyards, even the pre-Replicon ones.
right.
The pre-Replicons, the post-Replicons, all the Replicons. I like all my. I like my passes.
Right.
I know people collect those. I also do, but I don't. I'm not just gonna buy your pass.
No, it's got to be
have it. The only passes I've ever actually bought is from shows that I was supposed to have. Like I did the pass part and I didn't have the pass.
Right.
Which is like 2 passes I've actually paid money for, and it's because you know what I mean. Like I had like a sticker pass, because sometimes you get like the vinyl sticker press or whatever, and not the actual pass, because it's like the last day of the tour. They don't have passes or whatever.
I've never been given a pass.
Well,
You should have a lanyard from.
Yeah, you definitely have gathering ones.
I mean, I have
OKC.
gathering ones, but
Those
not
are
like
press passes.
okay, then I guess I don't know if I was even given that, because usually it's a situation where we get one and
No,
you get
never
it.
with the gathering. We all got them with the gathering.
Yeah.
But how many years have we get
one?
press?
I got one.
Oh, well then I have them somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. After that, we didn't really get them anymore.
Yeah.
But that Zippo.
Maybe that was it. Maybe he did that. Maybe he did some shit we don't know about.
Who?
One Eye. Because I think that's the last time we ever got press.
I'm thinking it was.
Ever since then, it's all been denied.
And maybe he could have. But yeah, with that Zippo, P and I were at a ICP signing, and you can only go in once. And I went through the merch, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'll buy it. You know, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then before I walk out, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to go get it. Well, I ended up just walking out and forgot all about it. And then P was right behind me. And then lucky for me, I knew somebody that was working the security. And I politely asked them if they wouldn't mind running back in and getting it for me. And
Like you had bought it and left it in there?
no, I was going to go back, because you can go through, get your shit signed, and go back and get what you want, and then walk out. But once you walked out, you couldn't go back in.
I remember those days.
So I had already walked out, and I was like, shit. So I knew one of the security people that were working it, and I asked her to go, if she wouldn't mind going back in. Not only did she come out with the lighter that I gave her money for, but she also came out with the promo signs that they were given to hang up and shit. She came out with one of those signed.
Ooh,
So I was
nice.
She's like, I know you already got shit signed, but I found this on my way out. I'm like, what do you mean you found it? She goes, well, we're just going to say I found it. I said, all right. And she's like, well, I got it for you too. You know, I'm like, all right, cool, thank you. So that was kind of cool.
She wanted that duck.
No, she was actually a real good friend of the family's.
Nah.
You know, I still have my first ever bottle of Vega.
I do too. The first one I ever caught, it was an empty one, and then I had the first full one that I ever got.
Mine was the first bottle of Fago I ever got. It was the first time I'd ever seen and or met ICP. I went to an in-store before I ever went to a concert.
Yeah.
And Val and Jay, like right when I walked in, they were sitting at a table. And the table was like waist high. And he's like threw it at me. He goes, watch your nuts. It was a fucking 20-ounce cola. That was my first ever incident in life with Insane Clown Posse.
That's
was
fucking
watch your
hilarious.
nuts.
I remember.
I still have it.
I remember that
It's
story.
fucking like, it's still sort of filled with soda. Like the flavor. That was like 1994.
Yeah.
I got the two I took off stage the first time we did Fago Armageddon. Or first time I did Fago Armageddon at together.
Yeah.
When we went around the backside and jumped up on there.
That's the shit.
I
used to
of them.
have, back in the day, I used to have fucking trash bags full of fucking Fagos from the shows.
I got the first one.
I never did keep an empty bottle, but I kept the full ones that I
What?
grabbed.
I only kept one empty bottle. That was the first one I ever got, and then that got thrown. And then the second one I kept was a full one that hit me in the head.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah, that did not feel well.
If you ain't been hit in the head with a Fago, you're fucking.
Dude, I got hit in the head with a fucking whole case of Fago at one point.
Jesus.
Because it was Fago Armageddon, and I think Jay just threw the whole fucking case and then walked off stage.
I do have my nasty bash pass upstairs. I need to bring down and put it.
I got one of those too. Don't you have one of those?
No, he wasn't.
You
there
didn't
for-
go to that? That's probably, you don't got no. I felt bad for a second when you said you ain't got no passes, but then I remember you don't go nowhere.
I mean, but that's after we had that whole stint of doing a whole bunch of shit
You
for a
got
couple years.
strictly for the Wicked Pass, right?
Do I?
You went to that, didn't you? Remember that?
I don't remember what the passes look like.
They're like paper.
I mean, I'd have to look in my I have a memory
You
box.
went to that, right? That was before you stopped going to things. That was like one of the first things we ever did out of town.
Yeah.
Didn't
We didn't host it. They just invited us there to do press, which is the first time we ever met Axe in real life.
Yeah.
And we already had to.
It's
complain.
I haven't been going to stuff for like 2 years.
I had.
'Cause
We've
we-
been
you
doing
had to
stuff for
complain?
5.
To Bill. We didn't even know him. You remember? Because you had made a bet with One Eye. You bought him something, and like the order got fucked up.
Oh yeah.
So the first time we ever met them in real life was at that thing, and the first thing Alizalilu ever did was walk over to apologize.
Yeah. He sure did. He came over and
It was
apologized.
all
to
downhill
me.
from there.
Yep.
Right.
No, but yeah, it's weird to think about. Like that was like.
No,
And back then they were just fucking in the parking lot chilling.
I haven't been going to do stuff for like the last 2 years. We've been doing stuff together for like 5 years. So I've done a lot of shit.
And we got pictures with his cane.
Well, that was at the release party.
Yeah. Didn't we get passes at the New Year's Eve?
Uh-huh. Yep.
We got lanyards.
There were shows that we did that we got lanyards for that I didn't.
Paper.
There were shows, I can't remember specific, but I know that there were shows, mostly M&E shows, where only you guys got the passes, and then I had to fucking hound dog you guys going, hey, can I get in because you won't let me in because I don't have a pass.
You got what? Who said that?
He did.
I did, because
He said he had to hound dog us to get in.
yeah, because they wouldn't give me passes. They wouldn't give me lanyards and shit. They
Where
were
was
like, oh,
that
well, we
at?
gave them to the other guys. It's like, well, where the and then I'd come to you and it'd be like, oh, well, they only gave us 2 and they didn't give you one. It's oh, okay, cool. Go fuck myself, right?
Where was that at?
There was a couple of M&E shows that we
I
were
know
supposed to get
at
passes.
Attack of the Ninjas, we had to meet up with George to get ours, and then he told us when you came to meet up with him.
No, I never got it. Like there was a couple times where I was supposed to get one, I never did.
And then what was?
There was one time I had to have
you had passes for that, right? You should have a pass for that. 100% you have a pass for that.
Which
Attack
one?
of the Ninjas.
Attack of the Ninjas.
I think so.
When we hosted,
When I bought a fucking ticket.
I don't know. You bought a ticket.
No, I'm thinking
that's-
Astronomicon.
Yeah, I'm talking about when we
Yeah.
actually hosted the fucking pre-party.
No, I don't.
Indiana.
I'll have to check. Like I
with
said,
our
I'd have to
ex-best
check.
friend.
I haven't kept a running total of my shit, but I know that there was a couple of things that we did that I was supposed to get past and I didn't. It wasn't everything, but I know there was a couple of them.
Oh yeah, Montana Josh. I should have a. It's not like you're lighting a lighter. I should have. If you really want bloody shorts. That's those are the words I was looking for.
Bloody shorts.
Bloody shorts. He suggested there should be matching bloody shorts.
Bloody shirt.
Yeah. So
I'm so
So
bloody.
guess what? You got your wish.
yeah.
You're so bloody.
I'm waiting for the I have to get the final like mock up or whatever. if you
We're
will.
so bloody.
I'm not gonna put something up for sale before I at least see it.
Yeah, fuck it, YOLO. Put up unfinished products. See what happens. That'll be the
Have
most
fun at your VIP. Hey bro, we'll see you afterward.
Yeah, we'll see you afterwards. Maybe that's when we'll play beer pong with Noise.
Yeah, it's probably a good time.
Maybe that's when we'll be beating Noise's ass in beer pong.
That's right. Fuck yeah, whooping that.
Whatever it is you guys are talking about, I won't be there.
Astronomical.
I'm not gonna be there. Even if I was going to do shit, I wouldn't be there.
Well, you can go play. We're gonna play beer. We got challenged to beer pong,
We sure did.
and we didn't get. We were gonna pay for VIP passes this year, but they sold out.
We're gonna beat that Canucks.
So we
butt.
lucked out. We don't have to pay for them anymore. And instead of going to the VIP party, we're gonna play beer pong with our friends.
Sounds like a great
It
time.
really does, and it's gonna save me a lot of money.
When do I have to buy my shit for the float?
Oh,
I?
I have no clue. I haven't talked to Tom Wood. Shout out to Tom Wood. Tom Wood float's going down.
I mean, if I gotta sleep in my car for one fucking night in the parking lot,
Going
so
down in
fucking be it.
September.
I mean, I have a tent, so I mean, I'll sleep somewhere. I would like to sleep on the river, but if I don't have
I'd be
enough
scary
clout,
to sleep on the river.
if I don't have enough clout pass to get to just walk up and do it, it's like, well, all right.
I would
I'll
imagine we're hosting. It should be taken.
Where were we?
That-
Where were we just? Oh
Did
no,
you-
that you weren't there. That was other people. It was Joe and Will FM and Mr. Green.
That was funny. I was told the story on when he first got on the phone before we went on air with him. That's when you took off to go get the rabbit food.
Oh,
He's like, did Pete tell you about how we got fucked over? I'm like, no, he didn't, but you're about to tell me. And he told me the story, and I was like, damn, dog, he did you all dirty.
and
I didn't do
I
anybody
think I
nothing.
caught it when he just like walked in, and then they stopped the other
Yes.
two that were behind him. Yeah.
Yes, exactly what.
And they were like, "You got to go around front and pay for your ticket."
I didn't do nothing wrong.
And they're like,
They
"But
did.
we're with the band. He's right there."
Well,
We
the
had already-
thing is
we
he
had
had a
already been.
Replicon radio shirt on, so they probably already automatically thought that.
And we had already been in and out. We were in there before they were open, though.
See, that's the shit that be happening to me.
Did I get better? You weren't going to.
All the people we work with just gotta stop being shitty.
Well, well, you have to get out the underground and find.
Well, that's why I ain't going nowhere.
Overground.
Well, that's why I ain't going
We
nowhere.
gotta start doing beaver shows and shit.
I only go to shit that we get respect
Wow.
from the people that we're working with.
I was to say what? Anybody got any more questions? Damn it! We got a whole month of this. It's gonna be fun.
No, Heimer, we have to pay for tickets. Oh, you might be talking about the show, but at Astro, we have to pay for tickets.
Well, no, at that I had no intentions to pay for tickets to that show. To be honest,
Oh, yeah, no.
I would have been upset if I had to pay, which I'm sure everybody else was upset. Because we were originally supposed to be at that show, fucking
Right.
doing merch and shit with fucking Green. Green wasn't supposed to pay. He was supposed to perform. I wasn't mad about walking in.
Yeah, no. And they should have let you guys walk right the fuck in.
Yeah. Especially Green.
I paid my spot to be on the fucking
Especially
bill, and
Green.
you canceled
Green,
all
yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
They made him buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's fucked.
I'd have punched somebody in the face.
That's
probably.
fucked up.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have punched anybody in the face. I'd have went and bought it.
That's that disrespect I was talking about. It's like, well,
That's everybody. That's not. yeah,
exactly.
it's
That's why. That's why I don't fuck with nobody.
That's why nobody fuck with you?
I
just
don't.
the
I don't
whole
want to.
world,
I don't
though.
want him to. Shit. You don't want to fuck with me. I don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah. That's,
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just right here.
Throw us some more questions. I think Capazzo left. He said, fuck y'all, I'm out.
he was sick of that shit.
I'm out.
Where's old Antonio Fire Department at?
I don't know. Shout out to the fire department.
Yeah, we shout out the fire department. Antonio house number
I
12.
mean, maybe they're busy saving lives.
Maybe that's why he ain't on here yet.
Shout out to saving lives.
Motherfuckers got a call.
Shout out to saving lives, man.
Shout out to all our first responders
Ugh.
and military, police, and security.
I went and saw
guards.
Morbius yesterday.
Nice.
You're a fucking Morbius. What the hell did you just say?
Excuse me. The fuck you just say?
Morbius.
What the fuck is that?
Who the fuck you think you talking to?
Movie.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a.
I watched the
Is that
movie.
the fucking Matrix spinoff?
No.
Well, is that another superhero movie?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
I
I didn't see any previews for it, but I heard.
You
about
never
it.
seen with Jared Leto?
No.
He's like
who the
basically
fuck you-
turns-
Oh, when he's the Joker.
He basically turns into a vampire.
Oh, is that why I'm
Oh, is
seeing?
this the Joker movie?
Is that why I'm seeing all the memes about being the worst fucking DC
so he-
and then the worst
no,
Marvel?
I haven't seen when he turned into the vampire.
Probably.
I haven't seen any previews for it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, for granted, I don't watch commercials.
That's true. I
I usually
do
fast
watch
forward.
movie trailers, just not on television. I watch them on YouTube.
I watched the new.
But yeah, it's Morbius is a character in Spider-Man, but it's not an MCU movie. It's a Sony movie because Sony has their own rights to stuff too. And but yeah, people are like, I don't know. A lot of people are hating on it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen the. I know
He's a vampire and he's a bad guy, but he's a good guy. I don't know what's going on, but I like it.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
I did.
No spoilers.
I did watch the Netflix Chainsaw Massacre movie.
I saw that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I tried to and I fell asleep and then I just watched it last week.
Uh-huh.
It could have been better in my opinion. I mean, the scenes were dope. Like the killing scenes were dope. They definitely could have explained a little bit more, and they could have built a little more hype up, and still been an hour and a half long instead of an hour and a half long of. Oh wait, what? You did what?
These teenagers bought an entire town.
Yeah, but I mean, they could have explained. They could have went into that and then shit could have happened.
It took me about 45 minutes to realize, they bought this town and they're auctioning the buildings. That's what they're doing here. But they're all like fucking teens. Like they're all like early 20s. And it's like, what?
But I think they're supposed to be like in their 30s. But they look really young.
They're real young looking. And then they were doing weird shit. Like, where they killed the mom and shit because she had a heart attack. And it's like...
Well, they were trying to take... They thought he had the deed to the house.
Yeah, they were kicking her out and they were being dicks about it. Yeah. It's like, bro, you just showed up 30 seconds ago. What are you going to do? Like, you're getting ready to leave tomorrow on a bus. What's the point of kicking her out right now? Like, the fuck?
Right.
Like,
that shit was annoying.
There was a lot of holes in the story, logistically.
Yes. Like, I mean, it could have definitely been way fucking better. Like, they could have at least explained a lot more and still been an hour and a half long movie.
At one, like
motherfuckers was dying within, like, the first 10 minutes of the fucking movie.
I know I was out, and I know it was deep into the movie, but when she finally got his chainsaw and she was squared off with him, and he's like just standing there like, what the fuck you gonna do, bitch? Right. And she uppercuts him with a running chainsaw, and it just like it
nicked him.
It just like she punched him basically with the chainsaw, and and then that was it, and then she threw the chainsaw down and ran. I'm like, I'm out, done.
Yeah, that was enough for me.
Yeah, I was like, all right, we're tuned all the way out on this one.
You liked it?
It was good up until that point, I feel. I mean, it was decent.
I was so mad at that point.
I haven't seen it.
And I was so mad it was so deep into the movie. I was like, really? Really? Out of all the things you could have done with a chainsaw, that's what you did?
They massacred someone.
No! She fucking punched him with a chainsaw. Right. The running part. The chainsaw part.
The chain was running.
The choppy part.
Fucking, would literally go through your bone and fucking split your face in half if you really did it to somebody.
Uh-huh.
It just put a nick in his fucking chin and he got knocked out.
She literally did a Mortal Kombat move. Leatherface was in Mortal Kombat. Leatherface was in Mortal Kombat.
Is he part of the letter people?
Leatherface.
He's the leader of the letter people?
Leatherface is in Mortal Kombat, and he does that uppercut move with his chainsaw, and it does about the same amount of damage.
That's crazy.
She just punched him with it, pretty much.
Now, I was not expecting that black guy to come crawling out of that fucking building, though.
Why are you blind?
Because he was.
I can't remember that part. I tuned out. I think. I don't know. I don't remember too much from the movie because it's like,
I haven't seen it.
I mean, if you got an hour and a half you want to fucking kill.
No, it's a whole. I thought it was a show.
No,
it's a movie.
Oh, I thought it was like a series.
You lost him at Netflix.
Right.
No, it was back before Netflix made everything into a series.
I watched the first episode of the Moon Knight series.
It's not before.
Apparently,
it was recent.
Apparently, a new It's coming out.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know how I feel about that.
What do you mean?
There's a new It coming out.
That already happened.
No, doing another one.
It just happened.
No, doing another one.
Yeah, like 4 years ago.
Why I didn't know?
No, new one's getting
Like they just announced, they just were like, oh, we're coming out with another one.
Was it this like another reboot, or is it like a more to the story?
I think this is actually going to be the TV series. Like a new TV series.
But is it like a continuation or like more? Because
I want to say yes.
Because in all fairness, I don't know. As far as I know, I don't think Stephen King wrote more.
No.
But I feel like of all the things they make sequels and extended stories about, there's got to be more to that character, right? Because it's not even a real character. It could be whatever you want it to be, this type of situation.
And I do believe Stephen King is going to be...
It's a chapter 3.
Writing behind this.
Okay. So it's like...
It's chapter 3.
Did you just look it up? Yeah, I was going to.
I'm not mad at that idea.
No, I'm not either, but I feel like the last ones was...
There's a lot of things that you can't do too, and they do it. They could do that with this.
But I feel like the last one, or the last two that they came out with, was too cartoony. When it come out, he was too cartoony. Like, get rid of that.
You know, old boy. Speaking of movies, and
that's how I felt about the first one.
Reboots. Alex Skarsgård, the guy who played it in the new one, who's also on like True Blood and shit.
Yeah.
They just announced he's gonna be in the new reboot of The Crow. He's gonna be the Crow.
Oh,
I don't know if I like that idea. We'll see. I mean.
It's been a long time since they've touched The Crow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk shit about it, but we'll see.
I've seen like fan art where they like take his face and make it. It looks alright.
What was that? That was who was that? What the fuck was his name that got killed in that fucking?
Bruce Lee's kid.
Was it Tommy? No, it wasn't Tommy.
No, Tommy in my Tommy gun. No, but it was Bruce Lee's kid.
I did it for
Brandon.
Did it for Brandon, my Tommy.
I couldn't think of it. I knew who it was, but I could. Yeah, Brandon Lee.
As soon as I hear it, I know. But yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then they made a couple sequels with different people, and it's never the same.
Right. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
That's
the first one was good, and then that was all I watched.
I love the first one, and I liked some of it. I liked like City of Angels or whatever. I think if I remember, I was really young then.
Yeah.
Shit was different.
I think if I went back and watched it now, I'd probably like
a lot of movies.
I like it more.
Or less, one or two. You know,
right. Yeah. It might not hold up.
There's a lot of things I feel like there's a lot of things back then, especially like something like The Crow. It was so big and so like immediately nostalgic.
Yeah.
That I just liked the other ones, even if I didn't pay enough attention to care. I just liked it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I loved it so much. The next ones came out and I loved them too. Did I? I don't fucking know. I was fucking a child.
Right.
I have no fucking idea, but I told myself I did because I liked it. I liked
you liked it back then.
Yeah, but I still to this day think it's one of the fucking greatest soundtracks to a movie ever. Is The Crow.
I think I would agree to that.
It's fucking fantastic.
Nothing's gonna beat Maximum Overdrive. Their soundtrack.
I don't know what the fuck that even is, bro.
It's a horror movie where the machines like get all possessed and they come to life and start killing people.
Well, what's on their soundtrack?
Yeah, why?
It's all AC/DC.
It's just AC/DC.
It's whole AC/DC. It's like a Stephen King movie.
Which would make that would make sense for AC/DC to be all over the fucking soundtrack with machines coming to life.
Can you just buy an AC/DC?
It's a Stephen King movie, and it's one of the.
Is it like all original AC/DC that's made for that movie?
No, it's
because
like
that's
it's
soundtrack.
like Thunderstruck.
Soundtracks has been lost on this generation.
Yeah, 100%.
Because back in our day, when I was a kid, it was made for that.
Yes,
it wasn't. I mean, there may have been one or two tracks that had already been made that made sense. But like, if you wanted the new Pantera song, it was on the soundtrack to The Crow. It wasn't on their album.
Yeah, you couldn't find it on an album.
That fucking Nine Inch Nails song. That's one of the greatest Nine Inch Nails songs in the history of the world. That's only on the Crow soundtrack.
This is an '80s horror movie, and it's all AC/DC.
Fucking Batman Returns, like that shit, dude. Soundtracks who
did the song for the new Spider-Man, the Spider-Man movie?
Well, fucking Nickelback.
Was it Nickelback?
I know they did one of them. I don't know if that's
the one where photograph.
Or fucking the guy from Nickelback, whatever. Chad Kroger.
Where he's talking about.
I don't know if that was the new one, but it was one of them.
He talks in the song. He talks about like, what the fuck? He wanted to save the world or whatever, and then he like became Spider-Man flying through the air. What the fuck?
apparently some of the AC/DC tracks were written specifically for that movie.
I'm pretty sure it was.
And they became other shit like
Maximum Overdrive is Hamer's all-time favorite
I
movie.
fucking love that movie. It's a campy horror
I wonder
movie.
if I've even seen it because I haven't.
Dude, it's where they
When
get
you name it, it does.
they eventually get
It
trapped.
was like, when I was young, I wanted to save the world. Oh, what the fuck?
They eventually get trapped in the
You know
truck
what I'm
stop,
talking
and the
about.
trucks.
No, it's like when you sing.
They eventually get trapped in a truck stop, and all the trucks start circling them, and they won't let them out. And anytime anybody comes out, like a truck will break the circle and like run over them and shit. And then they had like a fucking army truck there that had a gun on it that would start shooting at them. And
I don't think I've ever seen that.
oh, it's intense, man. Like in the beginning, somebody gets ran over by a steamroller. Like they like a
1,000 songs.
It's a Stephen King movie starring Emilio Estevez and Lisa fucking Simpson.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
oh, dude, I love it.
It's the bitch that played Lisa Simpson.
I love the movie.
And the fucking
Oh, and she's annoying too.
the coach from fucking
She's
the Mighty Ducks coach and Lisa Simpson are attacked by fucking
is he
semi
dad?
trucks.
Is he dad?
Written by Stephen King. Fuck off.
We made you. I love that movie.
That was the truck? Is that the truck talking?
Well, that's where the iconic Joker face on the truck, where it's like a
It's in the game, I thought, right? The game by the same name.
I don't maybe, but if you look up the Joker truck from that
Are you still singing Nickelback over there? Look at this photograph.
Joker truck from
Hey,
Maximum
nigga, I
Overdrive.
don't think it's nigga.
See, that's that truck right there.
Yeah.
That's like the main truck,
Yeah, there's a video game.
dude. It's scary.
Yeah, the fucking soundtrack for Queen of Damn was awesome.
It was one of the new Spider-Mans. Maybe the Homecoming.
Capitoids.
They played a song on the fucking point. When I was a boy, I wanted to save the world.
Is it Nickelback?
I don't know. It doesn't sound like Nickelback.
It said, look at this Spider-Man. Web shoot from his hand. I know what you're talking about. I feel like it is Chad Kroger or whatever.
It might be.
You're talking, yeah, it was a few years ago. What? But anyway, you like it or something?
But I like that song, and I was trying to figure out because he actually made that song for the soundtrack.
Let me do that song. Oh, is it the song called Hero by Chad Kroger?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I believe it.
I can be your hero, baby.
I am so high, I can hear heaven.
But that was like one of, I don't know, like one.
Let me be
And they
your
say that a hero could
baby.
save us. I'm not going to stand here and wait. I'll hold into the wings of the eagles. Watch as we all fly. Watch as we all fly away.
Maybe that ain't the song.
Sipping on chili dogs.
That Bible salesman was hilarious. Is that in that movie?
Yeah, that was a Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive.
I mean, and it's super dated. Like,
Yes, it is Hero, and it's from Spider-Man.
Okay, maybe it is.
Chad Kroger, which is this elitist. Yeah, so I was
Does he
right.
own Kroger grocery stores?
Yes. For argument's sake, yes.
Argument's sake.
It's not even spelled the same, but yes.
What?
But yeah, man, soundtracks are fucking dope, bro.
we made you.
There was a lot. There used to be a lot of soundtracks that were fucking dope. That's all I'm saying. Thunder. What's your favorite movie?
Our favorite movie?
If you had to pick a movie, what's your favorite movie?
I don't have a favorite movie right now.
What is it?
I have
Not right
favorites
now,
from the
forever.
past. I know the Talladega Nights is up there. I watch that a lot.
Really?
Like, if you just go by like movies that I've watched the most, like Talladega
Sorry.
Nights is up there.
What are you doing? Listening to fucking Nickelback now?
Hey man, when you get the Nickelback fever, you gotta stop what you're doing.
I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain.
I don't think that's a song.
Come here. No, that's not. That's that's Emilio Estevez or whatever.
it's Gloria Estefan.
Yeah, Gloria.
Ricky Iglesias.
Emilio Esteban Iglesias.
Iglesias Esteban.
Yes, that's the one.
Glorio Iglesias.
Glorio. I mean,
Yeah, no, that is not the song.
Oh well, that's the one. That's the one from Spider-Man.
It might be Fallout.
Fallout Boy. We're going down. Sugar, we're going down. Swinging that one. No. I'll be your Spider-Man in a minute.
That's what happens every time we don't have structure. It always goes down to fucking
singing.
It goes down to singing. Karaoke.
This is what I do all day.
Karaoke.
Like if I'm on the telephone or something and somebody says a word
Yeah.
and it just make a song, I just start singing.
No, I get it.
All day long. It doesn't matter who I'm talking to.
Yeah. No, I get it.
What is wrong with you? I was
If somebody says a trigger word for me that's like a quote from like that I think is hilarious, I'm gonna say that quote in sentence, straight face. And if they get it, it makes me happy and it makes my day. If they don't get it,
if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Hey, Merle says Full Metal Jacket and Platoon,
Full Metal Jacket,
and Maximum Overdrive are his top 3 movies. Montana Josh says, have you ever seen the movie called DC Cab?
No.
DC Cab.
83. Mr. T. God, I can tell you right now, I'm probably already out.
Is Mr. T? Is that what he says? He's in the movie?
Mr. T's in the movie.
I've never seen that.
I don't know. There's a lot of yellow on my screen right now.
Oh, boy. There's a lot of yellow.
There's a lot of yellow.
I've never seen that. That's bright.
That's a lot of yellow. Why is there so much yellow?
Show Rue.
There's a lot of yellow on my screen right now.
Look at all that.
That's a fucking lot.
I feel like Mr.
Jesus.
T. If Mr. T is dancing on top of that taxi cab, I will watch that movie.
Right.
He rips the fucking taxi cab apart.
I don't care about that. Keep the door, man. This ain't the guy. Gary Busey's in there. Oh, Lord of mercy.
That was before
Mr.
he.
T and
Oh yeah,
Gary
there he is,
Busey.
standing next to Mr. T. That was back when before.
And Bill Maher.
That was before Mr. Busey lost half his brain.
Wow, I've never seen this. Too bad we don't have fucking rental stores anymore. Is this online? Oh my god. That's so Gary looks just like Mike Busey, man. They have the same teeth.
Oh yeah. Well, they used to. Mike has fixed his teeth.
Who's that other guy? That's a famous guy too. Who's that guy? This guy?
Is that Macho Man Randy Savage?
Oh, it might be.
Is it?
Oh, that might be.
Oh, now I
Let's
gotta.
see. If it is, I'll tell you if it is.
Now I gotta fucking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think it is that guy.
That is not Macho Man.
He kind of looks like the. Would you just look at that? This is way before that.
Right.
Look at fucking Mr. T in his leotard hanging out with fucking Gary Busey. Oh my god.
That's before Gary Busey had that fucking heart attack.
That's before Gary Busey got abducted by aliens.
Let's see, Adam Baldwin, maybe David Paul. There's a David Paul and a Peter Paul that have the same fucking photo.
Man,
Would you just look at that?
Let's just look at that. There's a Bob Schmurda. Is that like Bobby Schmurda's cousin?
I don't know. That guy looks familiar, but he's not listed. At least I see. Oh yeah, Robbie Schmurda.
Bob Schmurda.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, weird looking people in this motherfucker.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
Look at Jose Perez.
I know. Look at Bob Maroff.
I don't know. So
Bonnie
Talladega
Keith.
Nights, huh? That's your.
I mean, it's one I enjoy. I wouldn't say it's like my number one favorite. I don't really have a number one favorite.
It's hard to pick things like that.
I like.
Do you have a favorite movie?
I like Step Brothers. That's a good one.
My favorite movie of all time.
I feel like that's another one that I would have to break down into categories.
When I was a kid, Backdraft was one of my favorite movies.
God, you're such a different person than me.
Yeah.
I mean, a movie that I
Everything you say is so strange to me.
a movie that I could put in
not
and watch
mad at it, but it's
nonstop, like back to back. I got 3 of them. I can tell you.
What are they?
Goonies,
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Goonies being one.
Fire.
Menace to
You've never
Society.
seen Goonies, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I know
This feels
Goonies.
like one of those movies you've never seen.
No, I've seen the Goonies.
Menace to Society.
Don't be a.
No, just, no,
Don't be a
the
menace to
original.
society.
While
All right.
drinking your juice in the hood.
Yeah, that one's hilarious.
That's funny, but I like the.
I
like the
we
gangster.
have
Yeah,
a
no.
problem?
And then Boys in the Hood. Those are 3 movies that I can watch nonstop.
If you've ever heard me say problem, that's where I got it from. Is don't be a menace to
I
society.
mean, I got more that I can watch, but
Sure. Cool.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I
those
love
would
that
be
movie.
the ones that if they were
That's a
on
good
TV,
movie. I enjoy that movie.
I love
as
that
well.
movie.
It wouldn't be on any top list of mine.
It-
but it's
I-
good.
But see, it's I'm thinking of more so a movie that I could put on and watch and like repeat.
Yeah.
Like I could watch it multiple times.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street's fantastic. I love that movie.
It's one of my favorite movies. It's probably the only newer movie that's one of my favorites. Labyrinth is probably one of my favorite movies.
Fucking
of all time.
Gangs in New York. I love that movie.
That's a great movie. I only watched,
The Departed is a good movie. Inception's a good movie.
Yes, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio's a good movie.
movies.
He needed to be in all the other ones I named.
Oh, I love that movie. I feel like we talked about that before for sure.
Yeah. Leonardo DiCaprio is a good movie.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Titanic.
Yeah, that's probably one of Leo's least good ones. But one of
What's
his most
Eating
popular.
Gilbert Grape? I'll watch that motherfucker.
Fuck yeah.
every time.
Match in the gas tank. Boom, boom.
Fuck yeah. Kill him, Gilbert. Kill him.
Come on, Gilbert. Get down.
Fuck yeah, man. I love that shit.
She had hard nipples that whole movie. It's great.
Fucking yeah. There's so many dope ones, man.
Like there's ones that I really enjoy. Like I said, I don't. I just kind of.
Empire Records is one of my fucking favorite movies.
The
That is
entire
a
Pirates of the
fantastic
Caribbean series. It's my favorite series. If you want my favorite series of movies, it's Pirates of the Caribbean
Really?
for sure. I love that entire series.
Favorite series? Back to the Future.
No,
Back to the motherfucking future.
that's got a nice.
You haven't seen which movie in a long time?
We named a lot.
I know.
Is it the Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
It was probably Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, it was probably Leonardo DiCaprio.
You got them cheeseburgers. Yeah, Empire. I fucking
Man,
love
I
Empire.
suck you.
You know what movie? I feel like I've mentioned this before, but every time I think, for some reason, when we talk about movies, I think about it. I don't think it's one of my favorites, but I think it's one of the most slept on movies in the fucking world because people don't understand it, so they don't watch it. Josie and the fucking Pussycats. So good. People don't watch it, especially men will not watch that movie because it's fucking Josie and the Pussycats. I feel like I made you watch it at some point in time back in the day when it came
Musical.
out.
I don't think so. I don't think
music.
I've watched
Such a good movie because it's basically about corrupt music industry.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
not.
think I've ever
It's
watched.
not like fucking Archie, which is based off. It's based off a fucking little girl's comic book, but the story is not about that. You know what I mean? Like it's about they're like brainwashing the youth to buy shit through pop music and like it's fucking like it's so good.
It's not that I didn't want to watch it. It's just something that's never come across my radar.
Yeah.
Like I know.
Well, why would it? You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
if you don't, if most people just don't see it because of what it is. I personally, I honestly don't know why I ended up watching it because I would never watch Josie and the Pussycats. If Archie came out with a movie, I wouldn't watch it. You know what I mean? Like, and Josie's even worse. But I did. But I know we're not allowed to use the word gay anymore, but I like a lot of gay shit.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like the 80s type of, you know what I mean? Like, I used to watch that cartoon, fucking Jim. It was like the fucking girl in her band. She was basically like a superhero, but at night she turned into a rock star instead of a superhero.
I like the Spice Girls movie. That was entertaining. It was like the world tour or something, like
Yeah.
Spice Up Your Life or whatever. I wouldn't say it's a top movie, but I mean, it was entertaining.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah. Fucking
Emily St. John seen it. She said,
Austin Powers. That not a lot of people talk about that, but that was a couple of movies.
It was fun. It was a fun moment in time.
Oh yeah.
It's almost cringy now.
I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm almost afraid to.
It's just, you know,
Well, I mean, it was very topical. You know,
Well, it's just Michael Myers kind of got real played out.
well, I mean, but he started that trend, you know.
Oh yeah, I know. It was for a long time. He couldn't do wrong.
Yeah. He got in, got his stuff, and got out.
Yeah. What's going on over there, bud?
It's a hard night life.
I'm gonna find out who the fuck sings this.
You still ain't found it?
No.
You sing it into the microphone or something, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you said. I can't even remember what you said. The phone sure in hell don't know. I haven't seen the Spice Girls one yet either, Emily. No,
now I'm going through my fucking play. I have the Spice Girls movie. It was pretty
Spice-
fucking good. I ain't gonna
Spice
lie.
World?
It's actually a pretty decent.
Yeah, Spice World, the movie.
I know about it. I still, if I did,
It had to, and that
If
had
I
to
did
do with
watch
corrupt
it-
industry.
if I did watch it, I don't remember.
That would also had to do with corrupt industry as well.
No, I was
I do believe
like most of the things that I talk about were like
they drive a
before-
double-decker bus.
like before your time or whatever.
There's not one orgy in that movie.
or after your time or whatever. But like Spice Girls was like after my like I knew all about it, but it
Yeah.
was like that was for kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Huh.
I was still young, but that was for like kids.
Well, I was the kid.
Besides, tell me what you want, obviously.
Yeah.
And they had another song I liked that was like serious, and Posh Spice was real sexy. I don't remember what it was, like when two becomes one or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Come down,
I like
step
secretly like that song.
Well, that
I always secretly liked NSYNC because No Strings Attached was like one of the greatest records of all time.
well that was back before I
What was that?
I told myself that it was okay to like pop, like female pop singers. Like I wish I would have fully embraced it back then. But
Well,
like,
that was my secret.
well, it was my secret too.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I liked it, but I never really listened to it. I used to listen to like No Doubt and stuff like that as well. And like, I never really, back then it was different times. It's like boys aren't supposed to listen to girl bands,
or boy bands.
or boy bands. I mean, so
Which
it was
is
like, what the fuck
basically
am
a
I
girl
supposed to
band.
like?
Yeah, which is basically a girl band.
It's like I got girl bands, boy bands, and Eminem. That's what the early 2000s was.
I like M&Ms. They melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
There you go.
Are you asking if we remember Thriller, as in Michael Jackson's Thriller? If that's a real question, and this was a phone call, I'd hang up on you.
100%.
Or
You want to hit it with a break?
yeah.
I mean, didn't we just get done talking about how I have the fucking vinyl?
Yeah.
Who asked that?
Disrespectful bitch.
Whoa, that's
Whoa,
not very
whoa, Jesus. I just wanted to know who asked that
He didn't
question.
mean any of that. That was Dead Body Man.
No, it was BDM.
Just to be clear.
It's BDM.
Oh,
Sun's down.
BDM comes out of that.
Yeah.
Yes, no. Thriller.
It's gonna be me.
Michael Jackson, like we were saying, Leonardo DiCaprio is a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Jackson is a good album.
He's a good album for
yeah,
sure.
Michael Jackson is a good music.
Yeah.
He is a good
He
music.
makes good music.
He is a big.
Yeah.
I have Michael Jackson tattooed on my fucking leg.
He ain't lying.
He ain't lying.
Like I put my initials on him.
You know what though? To be honest, I think about dumb things a lot.
The same.
I think about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Because we always ask people their albums and all that stuff. So I'm always kind of like, what are my albums? Are they changing? They've always kind of stayed the same, but I've always kind of had that Michael Jackson greatest hits loophole or whatever. I think, in my personal opinion, Dangerous is Michael Jackson's best album.
Dangerous.
For me.
It is a good album.
I think Thriller's great, but
Played out.
Dangerous.
I like Off the Wall.
Dangerous, I remember it coming out. Like Thriller was before me. You know what I'm saying? Like
About Black and White. That
Off
was a
the
good
Wall
one,
was
too.
before me. I remember Black and White. That came
When
out
did Thriller come out?
before me.
Fucking
It
like
wasn't before
83.
me.
It was like 83 or some shit.
Yeah, I may have been alive, but I had no recollection of it.
The studio album by Michael
Um,
Jackson. Why wouldn't you tell me?
But Dangerous came out when
82. November of 82, so basically 83.
Yeah, I wasn't even one yet. But Dangerous came out, I don't know what year, but I was familiar. I remember watching it happen. I remember
Right.
black and white television debut. I remember seeing Remember the Time video of fucking Eddie Murphy And it's like some of my favorite songs ever as well. So like, it was, you know what I mean? Like to me, it was like my. You Were Really Little. Yeah, I wasn't even 1 when it came out, but it is an amazing record.
I was 2 years old when it came out.
Yeah, that's because you're older than us.
Thank God. I got common fucking sense.
To be older.
I don't know what the fuck y'all got.
Uncommon sense.
Yeah.
Grape Joe made it to the chat room. You missed out on everything, Joe.
Yeah, we're getting ready to end the show. Sorry, bud.
I know, ran up these 2.5 weeks in a hurry. I'm ready to kick it with P and Rue and get sloppy drunk. Sloppy drunk. Slop it drunk. Hey, Merle. Sloppy drunk. Sloppy drunk.
Drinking on my PBR. Getting
What are you looking at? What are you?
drunk.
Everybody's looking things up now.
I wasn't looking anything up. I had a text.
You were looking at porn?
I wish.
Did you find your Nickelback song yet?
Nickelback.
It might be Panic at the Disco that actually sings it.
Yeah.
Cause it's 9 in the afternoon. That one?
No.
Is it till me that makes you
I'll
sweat?
find it,
Man,
man.
you think about in
I'm
bed.
gonna find it. And when
When
I
the
do, I'm gonna play it
lights are
loud
dimming.
so YouTube hears it.
Don't let YouTube hear nothing.
I think this is my prize.
That's your prize possession.
My prized Replicon possession.
That's the
Like if we ever blow up, I want this one to go into my collection.
that's the attack
I
dino
want the attack dino because I there's a story behind it.
story and a beautiful video.
Oh, amazing. There's a COA on this one. It's recorded audio and visual.
No, Janet was on the Scream. Yes.
Yep, that was a good song.
Oh my God, I can't believe what I saw as I turned on the TV this evening. I was disgusted by all the injustice. All the injustice. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. That was actually, what was the name of that record? It was,
One more minute.
it's Authority Zero. Nothing to do with Michael Jackson.
Oh.
It was a double disc. It was past, present, and his story. It was called History. And
This is it? No, that was never mind.
No.
Sorry, nope, that's
It
not
was
it.
History. And it came out as a double disc. The one disc was the greatest hits, Michael Jackson. The second disc was all new songs, which featured Scream and a bunch of other stuff. Which was they don't really care about us.
They don't particularly about us.
Yeah. History. That was when he placed giant Michael Jackson statues all over the country. There was one that like floated down a river.
I love what he did with his money. It was just
He was pretty fucking
so
epic, man.
so obnoxious. That man lived his fucking life, and I loved it.
And they're looking up Twisted Trucks.
I'm going through my
Shot
fucking
that I
playlist.
never got.
I'm going through my fucking playlist.
All they
Boom,
ever
doom,
needed. No one really
doom,
cared.
Mrs. Robinson.
Here's to you. Are you just saying words so I sing? You're a jerk.
I got one hand in my pocket.
Shut the fuck up. Big
All I
man.
want to do is have some fun.
Ba, da,
If it
da,
makes
ba,
you
ba.
happy,
We already did that one.
Diggity.
You'll repeat
you
ass.
gotta fight for your right to party.
Yeah, Hero from Chad Kroger and Josie Scott from Saliva.
That ain't the fucking song.
Someone in the chat even said it.
No, it's not the song.
Then it's not the song you described.
It is. No, I'm telling you.
Didn't he know the movie going into his search for this song?
I don't know which one it's on, though.
There's a lot of Spider-Man movies.
There's like 18 of them.
You've been over there for like 30 minutes.
I mean, it could be on the Homecoming one or whatever. I don't fucking know. I ain't never seen the movies.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick
Chad
break, guys.
Kroger as Spider-Man.
We're going to take a quick break, guys. Come up with a bunch of questions. Grape Joe, welcome to the show.
I come from the
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with more Q&A. So you guys come with the questions. This show entirely
Right.
is up to you.
It's Chad Kroger Hero featuring Josie Scott.
Yes.
That is not the song that I'm talking about.
Well, then it's not from Spider-Man. And somebody, maybe if your fucking radio show you listen to lied.
And they don't really care about us.
The one girl's quit it anyway.
Wanna
She
be
doesn't give a
starting
shit. She was just like, fuck it. I'm going to give everybody wrong information for the next 6 months till I start my new job playing soccer or whatever the fuck she's doing with feeding dogs. She's feeding dogs soccer or whatever she's doing, right?
I don't know what just
I
happened.
don't even know what the fuck you're talking
Oh, girl
about.
from the radio.
Wait. Oh, the point?
Yeah.
Oh, I had heard that she's like
Wow.
stepping away. I don't know what she's doing.
Nobody does. She hasn't said. I'm assuming it's playing soccer and feeding dogs.
Probably big things. Big things.
Big dogs.
The big things. Big
She's feeding
dogs.
big dogs that play soccer for St. Louis.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to take a break. We're going to play some music. If you guys are on YouTube, head on over to repliconradio.com. Listen to the music break. And we'll be back and we're going to talk some more stuff. So tell your friends, tell your mom, tell everybody. Come hang out with us. We're hanging out. We're talking to you guys. We're getting to know you. We're asking questions and we're doing all the things. And we're